Hey, what's going on? I used a little Google Earth magic here to show you where I was on the map. I'm coming down this street, and when this footage starts, I'm turning right, and here we go. This is probably less than a mile from where I currently reside in the Philippines, and thought I'd give you a little passenger view. I'm in the back seat. Camera pointed out the window. I think you can see the reflection of my wife on the window in the front seat from time to time. Anyway, thought it might be kind of interesting to have a little ride along. This is more of a commercial area. A lot of stores and shops along here. Gets pretty busy. Sometimes you get hung up here pretty good. But I guess time of day, what have you, we're motoring along here. Not too much trouble. Yeah, I'll let you look out the window. Enjoy the ride. All right, coming up right here, we make a turn to the left. Here's your overview head view, courtesy of Google Earth. There's our left-hand turn. And now we're getting closer to where I currently live in the Philippines for an undetermined amount of time, I guess until they kick me out. Rika and I, that was a speed bump right there. Slowed down a little bit. This is mostly residential. There is a Sari Sari store that's out of the frame to the left. And we roll down here. This is a paved road. Then we make a left. It will be an unpaved road. Here in just a minute or two. Another speed bump. And there we go. Turning to the left. And here again, I used a little Google Earth magic to show you where the left-hand turn is. Down that tiny little alley there. You can see it. That little red or yellow square is the house we're living in. And now we're traveling down that road. It's pretty tight. You can see we're right up against the brick wall. It's kind of the fencing arrangement. That's looking back down the street behind me. And just in a minute or two, we will arrive at our destination. Arrived, okay, in the house. This is where we do a lot of hang time. That's Ranger over there cooking something. Kind of a stovetop arrangement, double burner, propane. And that's Rika clapping her hands about something and pointing. And that's Ate Rosie. I don't know, the gal there with the mask on, she was doing some manicure stuff. There's 30, making himself known. And pan over to the right. That's Nai, or Panay. Everybody calls her. There's Nini. And what else? That's Ate Cell over there at the sink. Swinging back around. And Kenneth, Kuya Boy. 30 again, and yours truly. And I turned the camera over to 30, and this is me being, good armpit shot. Thank you for that. Got some consumer gizmos. The fantasy world I'm living in about trying to stay in shape while I'm over here is fading relatively quickly. This is all the way back on November 30th, and I worked out the day before, yesterday morning. I did a little bit of a workout with some of that stuff. Most of it's turned out to be pretty much junk. But I managed to get some of it done. Now here we are outside, and I'm embarrassed I don't remember this gal's name. She was there that one morning and did a manicure for Rika. Here I've turned the camera over to 30 again and using sign language. It's because of my lacking Tagalog. There's Ranger. And indicating to 5:30 to go that away, take the camera in and take a tour of the place. This is kind of an outside courtyard. The road we came in on is to my left.
Hello, guys!
And there's another angle of the... Generally speaking, this is the living area. We have to feed a lot of people here at that giant table. I've counted as many as 25 people eating at the same time in there. And then the ladies are cooking up something. I don't remember what was on the menu that day. There goes Ranger. That's JR. And we're working our way back down. Now the road is on the right that we came in on, and they're picking out a nose hair. That was a successful operation. And here we are. Later that evening, we went out for dinner, and they had some basketball on the big screen, and it really is quite a large screen. I think you can see some of the people's heads there. It's an outdoor affair. It was a buffet style. You went up with your tray, you selected everything you wanted, and then they prepared it for you, like cuts of meat and seafood and whatnot. That was pretty cool. And then you kind of have a big table seating area that you could hang out at. Quite a few of us there that night. And I was kind of fascinated with the Filipino play-by-play basketball, so I kind of let this roll probably longer than necessary. I'll let you enjoy the game. All right, so we turn the camera over to 30 again. There's Rika in the foreground. That's Kuya Boy. I do not know those two people. Ate Sal, Ate Rosie, my fat head. I missed somebody there. I went by too fast. That's Ariel and Ranger right there. Ariel on the left, that's Ariel right there. And, zoom out, we got Ranger, Ding Dong right there, to Ranger's left, and Romel in the white t-shirt, and you could just barely see JR. He was seated there on the right. There's the view of the giant screen. Kind of get the idea of the open air restaurant scenario that we're seated in. Kind of surrounded by like little bamboo seating areas and whatnot. And this, I took this while everybody was eating. This was a little earlier in the evening. Everybody's hanging out, and then I clobbered my shin right then on the bench seat. And then came full circle, and there's the whole posse. All right, that's about it. More basketball. I'll quit talking. I don't know if it will hold your interest or not to watch some. I think this is actually NBA-sponsored basketball, if I'm not mistaken. There seem to be some references to the NBA. But that's it for this one. I've fallen hopelessly behind. This, like I said, this was shot on November 30th. And I've got a lot of footage and not a lot of know-how on how to put this stuff together. So I will post things as I'm able to. And hopefully I'll get a little faster.